but you've also got a lot of other threats. It's not just you diving, it's not just you buying cooldowns. So if you can pick your moment, theoretically, especially with no flash, we need to pick a very safe route out. There's the E away, because he'll get driven into a wall. Walks back into it, can't escape. That's going to be a death. Nice combo from Care and Shadow. Shadow's been playing a lot through mid over the last few days. Not the end of the world. Care goes to pick up the wave. Dway's here. I don't know what end he's here. He's just going to be annoying. Tries to go for the steal with the Q. Doesn't quite read it with the smite. Being stood around by Shasha. Junhao around as well. Went on next set of grabs. 40 seconds. Hang on. Engaging Dway. Should be okay to run out. There's a cease and desist. Back and battle dance away. Does so. Flash on out. Quickness comes down. Should be just about safe. Ignite was burned. Over they go. Flash for the Hextech ultimatum, but suddenly the turnaround comes on through. Huge pull with the Impale. Begins to turn things around as Sheer begins to lacerate, and Drake can't step through a lot of people. Shadow, so much AP to work with as Jang in danger. Battle Dance comes on through. Drake can't quite. Drake gets a knock up again. Decent Gleaming Quill. Healing as well. We do get to run down some. That's what it is. Everyone else is still calling the bad. That's fair. Hang on, quickness, comes on down, grand entrance. Comes on forwards, Impale comes across, that means this Rel is so dead. Rel, it's Rakan that picks it up. But the damage is done. Can they turn that into a topside play? They're not going to have the usual first responder of the support here. 4-man strong, teleports come on through. In they go with the Abscond, the Abduct. The Hextech ultimatum is traded by another Hextech ultimatum. Shears stuck on a turret, needs to start backing away, and they have overplayed it. Saber now looking to look for more with his perfect execution. Shuriken flips in for more. Flashed away from perfect execution. Part 2 and Care now in danger. Tries to get some in the back end of it all, and Saber comes away with 2 kills. Nice stuff from Ultra Prime, and big over bracket final to play the winner of the losers from tomorrow. So if FPX win this game, they would go forward. Ultra Prime would drop down to the lower bracket finals, waiting the winner of LGD and who is our fourth group, 40 Care, assume. Doing their best to chunk out that turret. We'll do so. That would be first turret over FPX. They've got the 6 scrubs, so not entirely surprising. Herald also dropped. They can really aggressively shove this. Oh my days, Camille. Not on that turret yet. I think this is going to be a tier 2 as well. I don't want to overplay for it, so they back off. Shasha looking for potential angle. Teleport behind from the Camille. Fight begins. Junhao goes forward with the Vault Breaker. Doesn't find that much, but now the Season Desist combo comes on in! Massive damage. Care trying to heal on out. Flashes over the wall. Trying to find an angle. Can't get towards the wave. And they blow up too. They lose Saber on the back end of it, but I think the damage is anyway done to the flash. Q comes on through for Junhao. The Vault Breaker shatters the piggy bank. FPX humbled in the blue side jungle as the full send works out for Dragon. Starters. Soul for Ultra Prime. Jang on a flank. Vault Breaker over the wall. In they go! Assume tries to survive for a moment or two. They do kill off the Rel. Shadow trying to run around the backside. They've gone very deep. Wonderful feather pull, but the damage so much from Wacko. Saber looking for more. Lands another shurikens. The 5-point strike does what they need to. Care and Sheer just about light, but to what end? Far side alteration spots Sheer disappearing away. The Dragon's still up. They're still hunting for this Ambessa. The turret shot comes on through. Repudiation there. We'll get out. It was a great fight from Assume. The feather pull there. Fantastic. But it's still going to be Soul. What do you do now as FPX? Maybe look towards the next game. You're not miles behind in the goal, but I think Infernal Soul, when you've got Wacko takes the turret. Nicely done. Over it again. Junhao's going to start it off. They're going to have an idea because they've got that ward there. Clutch one from FPX. Maybe going to need to come over and contest this. Shadow with Flash, with the tunnel. More than able to get into this pit here. Turning around now, Shasha goes into the backside. The Featherstorm comes on down. As soon chunks out, though. Into the backline goes Saber. Looking to pick off multiple people. They go 1-for-1 right now, but importantly, Care is the one that falls. Saber trying to trade on out as Sheer. It's so scary, but not scary enough. As Jang goes flying onto the backline with the hook shot and a flash to secure some more. Now they go towards the Baron as GGM. Oh. So, X find a way to contest in this river, because if they give up Elder, the game is over. The problem is, no one's really able to match this Camille, who's now on inhibitors. If it turns into a single inhibitor, it's kind of fine. They're going to rush the Elder, aren't they? Forced to fight. Wacko's in the base. Well, they're trading inhibitors for this. They might be even willing to give up the Elder in order to end the game. Oh, no. Can they just interrupt the backs now? That might be all they need to do. Sheer gets it all in. The Feathers come pulling on through. They do kill off the Xayah. Still trading as well. Dragon is stolen. That might be enough for all the while. They just need to stop people getting back to base. Shadow gets some, but they lose multiple members. True Shot Barrage is a celebratory one in a 3v4. The game's still won.